Good day. We are Group 5 and I am Dela Cruz Carl Jeremiah B.
And I am Factor Richie Grace F.
And I am Jumawan Thomas Allyson.
And I am Pornela Alex A.
And our capstone project and research title is PASIG Safety, a crime rate evaluator application using GPS. PASIG Safety is an application that identify and evaluate crime rate in different places in PASIG City. The use of GPS plays a big part in this project. The global positioning system gives tracking equipment a sense of strength and flexibility, allowing users to pinpoint their precise location by integrating it with other crime statistics in the city in order to determine whether part of the city have greater or lower crime rates. Crime rate statistic in the Philippines is annual report from the Philippine National Police or PNP that shows crime-related numerical data in every city in the country. This compiled data will be used to see differences of previous years up to the present. In this research paper, the researchers will use the latest data as an input on their proposed application. The latest data will be used as a main indicator of safety in the application that the researchers will develop. Only the newest possible data will be used. Hence, the researchers accidentally use outdated input. This presents us with one key problem: accuracy and reliability. The said application's main purpose is to assist responsibly and carry safety precaution to the users, for safety was a prominent reason to the development of the application. There is a recorded crime every day, and unfortunately, this might be a problem that has no foreseeable solution yet. The researchers thought of a way they can incorporate developing application and safety checking, but only in a way that is never done before.
Purpose and description. PASIG Safety is an application that will evaluate the level or crime rate of the place that is currently in your GPS. The application will ask permission for GPS, and with the location on hand, the application will tell you the crime rates in the area. This application will be an important part of an everyday life. Imagine going to a new place and the user opened PASIG Safety and found out that there are 50 snatch cases in the area. Then the user will immediately hold important items on a tight grasp. If everyone has a free access on this kind of information like accidents and other types of offense, then crime rates would lessen. Having not to recognize these mishaps that people experience daily, and merely looking over these problems has motivated the researchers to develop PASIG Safety Crime Rate Evaluator application. The proposed application will minimize daily risks of people wandering places by using GPS tracking to show crime rates that will inform users to a more safety amble and scare-free strolls.
General objectives. This project aims to develop PASIG Safety, a mobile application that will authorize the application to locate crime rates and show it to the users by the use of GPS. Allow user to track safer routes or places to go. Allow user to identify possible danger and harm on current location.
Scope and limitations. The scope of this project is the system will record all the necessary information with regards to Pasig City crime rate data by percentage and specifying each barangay in the city. The permission letter approved by the city mayor needed for the gathering of data will be deliberated from all barangay in Pasig City. People from the said city will be a limitation of the paper. All the barangays from Pasig City will be subject to data gathering for this research.
For methodology, the developers construct the system using an agile development technique which allows for changes in requirements as needed to improve quality assurance and supply all necessary elements for system development. The researchers consider that the agile software development process is a good fit for their system.
First phase, initial planning. In this phase, the researcher asked permission for data gathering. The proponents will use data from Pasig City to gather some information about the organization that the researchers will use. Second phase, Planning. In this phase, the researcher will start planning about the development of an application that will reduce the city PASIG's active problem. The researcher will gather information of the said city regarding crime rate percentage for an easy access, very accurate, and less time-consuming data gathering process. After collecting all needed data, the researchers will then continue and start developing the application.
Phase 3, requirements. In this phase, the researchers will gather information to develop a mobile application. The researchers will go to Pasig City barangays to obtain the information needed that will identify the problems that the application wants to change. Phase 4, analysis and design. In this phase, the proponents will analyze all collected information or data and then discuss the following features and function of the developed application. This will be considered as the manual of the users and project's output. The researchers will now brainstorm for the best design that will fit perfectly for the app. The researcher will choose a design that's very timely but is easily digested by the user to avoid complicated functions. In this phase, the researchers will use Photoshop to make the logo and Figma for design of the prototype.
Phase 5, implementation. In this phase, the researchers will use Java as the programming language in Firebase that will serve as a database in storing data for the clients. The coding, operating, testing, and maintaining the system will be implemented by the researchers. The researchers will build the application as the prototype, but there is still a room for innovation and flexibility. Phase 6, testing. The proponents will conduct system testing until the final project was fully working. The purpose of testing is to determine if the system meets the requirements needed. A consultation will be conducted to determine the usability of the developed system.
Phase 7, evaluation. In this phase, the system needed to be evaluated before the final agile procedure. The evaluation will be conducted by the researchers to make sure that all functions and features are seamlessly working. Phase 8, deployment. In this phase, the project must be totally functioning and ready to deploy and can be used by people in the scope area. The proponents will conduct a survey to evaluate the system for the purpose of knowing what the user's opinion that what could be possible added. This is our system architecture. The system components include the user, mobile application, admin, super admin, Firebase, and database. The user can register or log in on the mobile application and then store the data to the database of Firebase. The admin can log in to the application and the one who is authorized to update the crime rate and then store on the Firebase. The super admin is the one who will manage and monitor the database using the user interface of Firebase. With that being said, that was the flow of how the mobile application works.
And again, we are Group 5. Thank you for listening and God bless.